it's very difficult. Sometimes that's what it comes down to. Sometimes you need to be a bit more pragmatic. But you gotta take off your shoes. I want to go into the car. I want to try yoga at some point. You know, like when you're in what in the police car you said. So you don't get any.
Well, Ghost brings us back to the tradition of Rolls-Royce having two model lines. Rolls-Royce as a company has always been most successful over its over 100-year history when it's had two model lines, the large Phantom style car and then the slightly smaller, slightly more approachable, slightly less expensive Rolls-Royce. And that's what we're doing with Ghost. We're reintroducing that second line. I'm happy to say that most of the customers who are showing an interest in Ghost are customers who've never owned a Rolls-Royce before. So yes, there is a new demographic, and that demographic will be the wealthy businessman, the very successful businessman, the person who wants to drive his own car in the way that Phantom is frequently a chauffeur-driven car. This is a daily driving car. It's a very successful businessman's car. So there is a brand new demographic for the slightly smaller, more approachable Rolls-Royce out there, and the demand has been really very gratifying. Let's go back to 2008 firstly. 2008 was a record year for us. More Rolls-Royces sold than ever before. 2009, of course, was difficult. We came through it somewhat unscathed. We were down 17% at the end of the year, which by the standards of the auto industry was not too bad at all. And now as we introduce Ghost, of course, we're gratified to see a huge uptake on this car. So we're very confident, following the tremendously warm reception that it's had in the media and from our customer base, that this car is going to be enormously successful for us. Any motor manufacturer today who neglects to acknowledge the extraordinary power of the Chinese market does so at their own peril. And for Rolls-Royce, China is going to be an extremely important market in the future, there's no question. The demand for the Phantom out there has been extremely strong, and we anticipate that the demand for the Ghost is likewise going to be very strong in China. Rolls-Royce has a distinct advantage in as much as it's able to draw down on the tremendous expertise within the BMW group through the Efficient Dynamics program. So we are class leading with the Phantom in terms of CO2 emissions and fuel consumption, and likewise with the efficiencies that are being brought in the engine that powers the Ghost, we improve on those statistics yet again. So we attempt to always be class leading. We are 20% more efficient on average than the nearest competitors we have in our segment, and we will be getting better and better.